This will be equals to lim as x tends to 2, 2x squared plus 4x divided by, so this will now give us 2 into, what is 2 squared? 4. 4 times is what? 8. 8 times is how many times? 2. So the answer equals in that x. Simple. Look at this. Lim at x tends to 4, 6x. I just carry x, put in that place. That's all. Have you seen that? Now, this limit as x tends to c m plus n means that if you have a limit and there's a bracket, that this limit will affect both m and n. Example of that is I have a limit of limits x tends to minus 4x plus 6. Just open this bracket and touch this limit with the 2. Is that clear? Just look at this now. Limit x tends to minus 4x. It was 4x plus 6 in a bracket, so I open. The limit goes to 4x and also goes to 6. So that point will now be, I put minus 2 wherever I see x, I get the corresponding value. If you have a limit at x tends to c m over n, this limit of touch both numerator and denominator. So lim as x tends to c, the limit goes to m, the limit goes to n. Example of this limit is like lim as x tends to c, 2x squared plus 4x divided by x plus 6. So this limit touch, look at what is happening with the limit. I take the limit to up, I take it to down. When I take it to the top, what do I do? Wherever I see x, I put what? 2. Because it was limit as x tends to what? 2. So when I put 2 here, this place becomes 2. And this place becomes 2. This place becomes 2. Wherever I see x, I put 2. Is that difficult? If this place was 5, you put 5 here. If this place was 9, you put 9 there. So when I put 2 here, 2 squared is 4, 4 squared is 8. I divide this to get my 2. This other law is telling us that if you have a limit that is outside the square root, that the limit will come inside the square root. It has that capacity. Example, look at this. Lim as x tends to c m. The limit comes in. As it's coming in, it takes charge. Look at the example here. Limit, this is an example. Limit as x tends to minus 2, 2x squared plus 4. So this limit will come in and touch these 2. So that the limit coming here, you see that lim as this, lim as this. So limit of 2x squared is just for you to put minus 2 wherever you see x. And limit of a constant is a constant. So since limit of a constant is a constant, I take this and join with the face of this, and limit of x is x. Minus 2 squared is what? 4. 4 times 2 is what? What's 4 times 2? 8. 8 plus 8, 16. And what is the square root of 16? 4. So let's try to see how we can use it to solve example. You have this lim as x tends to 2, 4x squared plus 3x minus 3 divided by x squared plus 4x minus 1. You give me this limit, say find the limit of this. Limit of this, what do? Is it not just to carry limit, that's one to the up, that's one to the down, put x and you have your number. Is it something that is very difficult? Eh? This is lim as x tends to 2, 4x squared plus 3x minus 3. That same lim, take it down. Lim as x tends to what? 2. X squared plus 4x minus 1. This one means wherever you see x, you put what? 2. Eh? So this place will now be what? 4 into 2 squared plus what? 3 into 2 minus 3. Very simple. Do the same thing in the ground. Put 2 here. 2 squared plus 4 into what? 2 minus 1. What is 2 squared? 4. 4 times 4, 16. Becomes 16 plus. What is 3 times 2? 6 minus 3 divided by. What is 2 squared? 4. 4 times 2, 8 minus 1. 16 plus 6, 22. 22 minus 3, 19. Better 19 there. 4 plus 8 minus 1, 19 over 11. You don't even need a calculator, you don't even need your brain. What you just need is to carry barrel, write this thing and move. That is fun, man. Or is it this one that is difficult? You carry limits, put inside a square root, and carry this value, put here. What is happening to her? What is happening to her? She don't need fan. She needs fan. Go now, off the fan. Okay, fan the members and sleep. All right, now let's proceed. I have been able to give you some basic laws and limits. Limit is the simplest of all mathematics. Just for you to put the value there, and not something now you're supposed to be smiling when I'm teaching you this. So I give you something like this to do for me. Lim as x tends to 2. Then I say 2x squared plus 4x minus 2. Do that for me. What's the answer? Solve that limit for me now. You don't even need a calculator. You can just tell me, look at it and tell me the answer. You at the back with red. Wait. That my friend. What's your name? Sorry? Biscuit. I'm not hearing you. Blessing. What is the limit as x tends to 2x squared plus 4x minus 2? Udom? Samuel. Are you planning out your sleep? Eh? So, what's the answer? What's the answer? I'm waiting for you. I'm still calculating. All right, you, my friend, what's the answer to that? Eh? 14. Explain. You are ahead. You have heard someone say mentioning 14. Just sit down. Put 2 here. 2 squared. 2 squared, 4. 4 times 2, 8. I mean, this place becomes 8. Just put 2 there. This will be 2 into what? 2 squared plus 4 into 2 minus 2. I mean, no, this is, what's 2 squared? 4 times 2. That will be 8 plus 4 times 2. 8 plus 8 minus 2. Is this something you need to go to school to learn? Eh? This particular math, you don't even need to go to school to learn. Just stay at the comfort of your kitchen and learn. Because just to put the value and calculate whether it is numerator or denominator. Samuel. Sam. That's what I was asking you something. Limit of a constant is what? Yes, limit of a constant is what? I know you like math, so you don't have to, you need to be serious in this class. You have been asking me good questions, we're communicating, so. Eh? Yeah. Limit of a constant is the constant. Don't be far from me so that we can communicate. Are you hearing me? I always like your vibes in the class, so don't communicate. Eh? See, this thing you are, see, look at this, see, look at this. This limit you think is difficult, it's not difficult. Just put this value, lim as x tends to c 2. Wherever you see x, you put 2. That's all now. So you put 2 here, put 2 here. When you don't see x, let the constants be there. Is it something you say you don't want me to teach you logic? Eh? Now, the next question is, please solve this one for me. If you have lim as x tends to minus 1, x squared plus 3x minus 1 divided by x squared minus 2x plus 5. Solve this for me now. Solve this for me. So that we can now proceed. The next 30 minutes I will finish this limit. You do some other thing. Yeah, have you finished? What do you have? Huh? Is it not for you to carry minus 2 and put here? Minus 1. Eh? This is going to be worse to 1. This is lim as x tends to minus 1, x squared plus 3, x minus 1, divided by what? Lim as x tends to minus 1, x squared minus 2x plus 5. The limit goes all up, here. Are you getting me? So you have to see the value here. This one, minus 1 squared plus 3 into minus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 squared minus 2 into what? Minus 1 plus 5. Is it difficult? Eh? Minus 1 squared is what? 3 times minus 1. Minus 1 over minus 1 squared. Minus 2 times minus 1. 1 minus 3. Minus 2 minus 1. 1 plus 2. That's your answer. You see, the thing was very... It's as simple as that, man. Math-A-Thon is very simple. Trust me, you're booming. That time people wanted to go and eat. I did not want to teach you. I know you guys were hungry. I wanted to wait and come back and give you the solution for 2 minutes so they can do some other thing. So, there's what they call it, infinitive limits. Infinitive limits. This is a symbol for infinitive limits. Have you seen this kind of symbol before? That's infinity. If you cannot draw it, just write your number 8. Use your hand and do like this. Just write your number 8. Use your hand and done. So infinitive limit is for you to divide the numerator and denominator by the highest power of x. As me, I have lim as x tends to infinity. I have 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 2 divided by x cubed plus 4x minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 9. And you are asked to solve this infinitive limit. Divide all three by the highest. What is the highest power of x here? What is the highest power of x here? Divide all of them. S cubed, S cubed, S cubed, S cubed, S cubed. End of the day, anything that doesn't have highest power will be 0. Yes, one of my uncle that their family did not want him to go to school. Many of us again, and he admission again to one year. Family of them go with them to Iraq. Go with them to Iraq. So, infinitive limit, divide everything by highest power of x, okay? So, 2x cubed over x cubed, that's the highest power, okay? Last one. If you want to add every slip that you sleep, I have 500 molecular data. Math-A-Thon, come and stand here. That me yamano yakagiri. You don't me yamano yakagena rayali mbogombo. Or you can stand by the edge. If you stand, you see the leaning on this thing. Down on me. That picture, you don't go. I'm about to for me. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. Let's change. See, let's change this class. Even though maybe like 5 hours, change, you go and sleep. That's how we roll. In the church, you are safe, don't sleep. Only move it up. Now, divide by this. Look at what is happening. To the power of 3, 4x squared over x to the power of 3 minus 3x, x to the power of 3. That's everything to the power of 3 because that's the highest. It's just a formality. Plus 2 x to the power of 3 divided by what? X to the power of 3, x to the power of 3. Have you seen what I'm doing? Eh? Now minus 2x squared x to the power of 3. Wait, what else? Minus 4 over x to the power of 3 plus 9 even. I feel right x to the power of 3 is the x over 3 vex with me. The law says divide the highest power. Divide everything by the highest power of x. My friend, you need to do good of testimony in the church for not sleeping. Congratulations. Yeah, but it was your good. So, when you cancel out, look at this. Are you following me? This will cancel out. Eh? This cancel out how many times? 1. You see every other thing that is here. At the end of the day, x will remain. Because it's only this one that you have x up and x down. The same. Are you following me? This one, if it comes at 1x will remain. 2x will remain. All of them, x will remain. When they remain, turn them to 0. All of them become 0 because for x to still deal with them, they don't have any right to survive. Eh? That is just the tricks. They don't have any legal right to survive. And insubordination, that the highest power was here, enjoying growth with the same value down, and you are saying what modeling? For what? Eh? Is that? So, this cancel this. 1x will remain. Eh? How many x will remain here? No need. Just like scoring goal. When they don't win you, what's the need? This one, no need. This one, 1, no need. This one, no need. So, when you want to write the next writer, what do? This one that has a need, right? Plus, this one that has no need, 0. Even though it's a very big, or 3x, or 500x, or 1x is 0. Because the law states that as x tends to 0, you know, if you have the meaning of this statement means the higher the x, the higher the number turns infinity. Are you getting me? Because if we divide the number now, maybe 4 over 3. As this number is getting the infinity, if you divide by 4, 300, it will be smaller than this. Eh? The higher the polynomial, the higher the number turning to infinity. So all these guys turn to 0. Plus 0, even though it was a plus, you put a minus, nobody's interested. Because 0 minus 0 and 0 plus 0, what's the difference? 0 plus 0. What is 0 plus? Are you going to figure it out? 0 minus 0. It's still the same thing now. Whether it's a minus or a plus. So this value here, all of them is 0. Plus 0 divided by what? This is 1 minus 0 plus 0 plus. So all of them is gone. What is now left? 2. So you now say 2 over 1, which equals to what? 2. That's all. If I were you, I want to write an exam and say they want to set limit, I would have been different. I will go there first and answer that question before another question. And you here telling me as a change topic. That was what you tell me now, change topic. So just to get you say, I want to do this thing. I just see you're smiling. Oh my God, bro. Or just to get you. Is it difficult? When you have passion for something, you know that thing. When there's a will, there's a way. Eh? Yes? How? I'm not hearing you. How do you want to come and see me? This is equals to 2. No. Sit down. Now, if they give something like this, please solve this for me now. Have you finished? Sir? What's the answer? 0. What do you have? Now, anytime you have a limit, and when you put that value, see you put 5 here, eh? Yeah, you put 5, you have 5 squared over 25, then you have 5 minus 5. What is 5 squared? 25 minus 5. 5 minus 5. Anytime you solve a limit in your entire life, in any way, to any court of law, and you have 0 over 0, it is very wrong. Very, very wrong. They call it intermediate function. I say it's called what? Intermediate function. But if you solve limit and have 0 over 5, it's correct. The answer is 0. Or you solve limit and have 5 over 0, it is very correct. Because the answer is what? Infinity. Eh? But if you solve limit and have 0 over 0, it is never. In fact, if you come to the wall of mathematics, you'll be arrested. It's a very big sin. Because it's a taboo. Eh? Are you listening to me? A very big taboo. It's undefined. Do you know what they call undefined in mathematics? It doesn't have definition. Are you getting me? So if you have a case like that, the Bible says flee from them. So anytime you see a case like that, this is what you do. There's what they call L'Hopital rule. But as you are progressing, you know, but for now, let me show you the simplest method. What you do is that, see, 5 squared minus 25. There's what they call difference of 2 squares. Eh? If you say 5 squared minus 25 over x minus 5. See, look up. What is 5 squared? 5 squared is 25, are we? So we can present this thing as x squared minus 5 squared over x minus 5. This up, Adam, are we? Is it you as that is correct or my math is correct? So, this what we call, if you have a plus b and a minus b, what is a times a? What is a times this? What is b times a? What is this and this? Have you? So minus ab plus a, what is left? Have you seen it? So anytime they write something like a squared minus b squared, does it mean a plus b and what? A minus b. Are you getting me? They call it difference of 2 squares. So anytime you see something like this, it's equivalent to what? X plus 5. X minus 5. Eh? Divided by what? So this will cancel out this. What is now left? You now carry your 5 and put here. 5 plus 5, what's the answer? As a big boy, you don't fall out. As a big boy, you will just dash your shit. Nobody dares you. Have you watched and wait before? To a burial or to a marriage? So, this is what is happening. If you have a case that you have limb at x tends to 3, x squared minus 9 over x minus 3. Almost the same thing like that. Eh? Middle put 3, 0, no, don't even waste your time. Difference of 2 squares. Eh? X squared minus 3 squared over x minus 3. What's the next step? X plus 3. Eh? X minus 3 over x minus 3. Cancel. X plus 3. Bring 3 and put there. 3 plus 3. Before somebody even, they call your phone, before you pick call, you are finished. Is it difficult? What's the problem? Anna, sleep is disturbing you. Hello? Baby? What's the problem? Very simple. Now, why did you say you wanted to run around? Very simple. Any side that is hard in that place, I will not teach you. I will dodge that place. So, you understand limits, have you? Let's proceed. Oh, no. I want to be pleased. Even though I get out of it, I'm go coach. All right, now let's proceed with the topic of today, which is sequence and APGP and what have you. Want to learn. That's what I'm here today. Now, sequence. It'll go down. Doesn't enter yet. Sequence is a succession of terms in such a way that the terms are related to one another. Sequence is a succession of terms in such a way that the terms are related to one another. Now, this is what I mean. If you have a term, so, just like I said, that a sequence is a succession of terms in such a way that the terms are related to one another according to a well-defined rule. For example, if you have a term, we have this term, 5. Now, if you look at those sets of numbers, every member of the set is called a term. And each of the following set of numbers that wants to see this project. What do you guys say? Sometimes spirit they enter my voice and they talk something outside. I'm a spiritual man. Are you hearing me? Now I'm a possessed man. Sometimes we talk outside within the physical. Sometimes we don't even remember again. You understand? So if you don't hear them, you don't hear them. Are you getting me? If you listen to me attentively, you maybe the child will just communicate with somebody, no go on. Sir? So every member of each set is called a term. Look at that set. Look at what I'm writing on the board. Can you see that thing very well? Should we write? I have a term 5, 9, 18, 17, 21, 21, 26, 31, 16, 11, 3, 9, 27, 81. Now, 81, 2, 4, 3. Every member of each term is called a term. Every member of each set is called a term. So the 3 dots there, there's 3 dots after all this right up. For example, you have so they say 3 dots after each set shows that the set of numbers continues indefinitely to the end term of a sequence. Now let's see what we can do in example. The end term of a sequence is given by this. Write down the first 5 terms. Let me write the question down. Example 1. The 9th term of a sequence Now look at this question. The end term of a sequence is given by Tn equals to 3 times 3 times 2 is about n minus 1. Write down the first 5 things. So you can do this. Write down the first 5 things. So let me do 1, then you do the rest for me now. Tn equals to 3 the T1 will not be. Look at what I want you to do for me. The end term of a sequence is denoted by that. Write out the first 5 things. I want to write T1 for you. T1, wherever you see for that question, first you put 1. The formula is n minus 2. Are you seeing what I'm doing there? The formula gave you the formula. The end term of a sequence is given by, they give you a formula. Write down the first 5 terms. T1, T2, T3, like in place of 5. So that is T1. Whatever I see and I put 1. T2, you put 2. T just like that. You know, man. Hello, how are you? I forget you. But Baba said I'm getting more number. Abandia. You can mong you don't know. Okay. Bawa bangun. You know. Nah, ini dia kayak anggur semua. No more. Have you finished? What about you? You don't even do your own. Sir? It's only person that is doing it. That guy is standing the slave. This one. Whether it's what? It's not thinking about the two. Maybe it's typing error. Thinking about two. Have you been on it? Another person I've gotten. Just want to put that in 1, 2. You solve, get answer. The next one, 3. Put answer, just like that. You do it. Enough. No, enough for the. Just put that value there. C1 is this. C2, 3 times 2 to the power of 2 minus 2, which is what? 3 times 2 to the power of what? 0. Have you? Which is equal to what? 3. What's in the... Have you done like that? Do the second one. What is it? Check the home in there. How many do you have there? Put the rest down. Okay. What's the second one? What do you have? What's the answer? 3. Let's sit down. The first one 3/2, second one 3, third one 6, the other one 12, and that's all. So you can now let the first 5 terms easily. Okay? Is that? I don't think they do that like in the office. All right. So the first term, just put the N1. Second term, put 2. Third term, 3. Fourth term, 4. Is this something difficult? Just press and get your answer and get out of here. Sharp, sharp. Now, the next one is find the first 4 terms of the sequence. And I clean this side. Find the first 4 terms of the sequence. Pause. Please do that second one for me now. Look at that question there. For the first one, yeah. Siempre hacen más un arriba, don con. Lo miran, pero hacen más una arriba, don con. Have you finished all? Majeng dia. Ini sendam monyong dia. Awak nak sini sama sama. Ini orang pembagi yang sendiri. Ini apa apa. Kalau mana apa apa. Ini siapa ngomongnya orang orang ini tongflong kan ada tengah lari ni lo, kan juga penting itu. Asyik kau nyung tongflong saya lewa, ini tu, kantong kandam. Smoke.